Hi everyone, the home update is here, so let's go ahead and check it out. So the first thing to check for is the Floral butterfly. So if you've logged in the game for 3 days, you can go ahead and unlock it. And then in order to obtain the Floral butterfly, you're going to need to purchase 100 treasure coins. Once you do that, you'll be able to unlock it, and the next thing is you'll be able to unlock the home decoration. That's going to be another 100 treasure coins, but then you can go ahead to your home and see it as a home decoration. And look at the update. It kind of reminds me of the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland. Really, really cool. So all you gotta do is go into build mode. Once you're there, make sure you're in the furniture section, swipe all the way down to the statue section, and it should be the very first item. You can go ahead and place it down, and that's going to be about 20 prosperity for the floral butterfly. Next up, when you first enter your home, you're going to be able to claim one of 3 object sets. I always like to look at the prosperity for these different sets because they're always weighted differently. However, for this update, there isn't too much of a difference between them, so I wouldn't worry about the prosperity too much for this time. Just go with whatever one you need more items of. However, my personal preference is to always go with the newest items. Now, don't forget to check your prosperity ranking. This is how many prosperity or points your house has obtained, and the higher your prosperity is in your home, the more rewards that you can earn. Let's go ahead and switch over to the parking lot. So if you've been placing your cars and gaining parking tickets, you can exchange those tickets for new items. Now, I always like to start with the collaboration item. It's usually the most expensive, so I like to go ahead and get that one out of the way. This one's interesting because it's our first hanging item, so that's pretty cool. And it's only going to say if you actually purchase this item, but it is, in the past, they've always been around 70 prosperity. Once you get that, then I'd recommend going for those keys. Then once you get the keys, then I'd go for either the archway, the roofing, or the material. So the roofing is going to be almost 70 prosperity, and then the material is going to be 14 prosperity. Material is so nice for upgrading your home. There is also some walls you can get as well. I think those, they aren't the best for leveling up your home. I would actually give those to the Genie. And speaking of the Genie's crates have been updated for the new season. We have pink and green items that are very nice. There's a chandelier, a vanity, and a table that are pretty nice prosperity. The other items aren't as ideal. However, I do really like the double window because that can help you save on structures when you're creating your home. And then I also really like the curved staircase just because it can give you more options and it looks really elegant. And then I really like the tower because even though it's pink, it can really add some more dimension to your home. Now for the smaller crate, we have more of the basic items. So again, I'd really go for those windows and the stairs. As for the Craftsman pass, I am so excited because they have an elevator. There is an elevator if you get the elite version. I think out of all the elite versions for the Craftsman pass, this is the one to get because the elevator is so nice and it's usually a ton of elite coins. So I would definitely go for it. Although, if you're just going for the free version, totally good. You can get some more keys that count as elite coins. And if you wait till the very last day, you can also get a really good tree for prosperity. It's a very exciting Craftsman pass. Now, as for the Home Lucky Spin Wheel, there is the new redemption item. So that's basically you need to spin the wheel 50 times. And then you can get some elite coin items, which is so exciting. So the new items we have for the update are the hot air balloon. I think that's some kind of archway. great for gardens, maybe even like a tea party because there's an umbrella. If anything, it's good for prosperity. And the 2 swans, which would just be so romantic. And then a cute little trolley too. Now these items can also be won in the actual wheel, although they are so difficult to get over here. So if you really want the items, definitely go for the redemption. However, you're more likely to get the roofing, the door, those are all good. The archway is really nice, very elegant and classy. And then of course, definitely go for the material. Now if we head over to the lobby, we can go ahead check out the items for the home competition. So that's going to be the table lamp, a pillar, a devotion frame. I'm very curious to see if we can put photos in the frame or if that's just like a frame for the one that we already have. And then the check-in stand if you get to PK7. And then there's going to be another mysterious item. Usually it's one of the animal skins, so I'm curious to see if they're going to do the same for this time, or are they going to do something new? Next thing, still in the lobby, if you head on over to the events section, there is the Rose Mansion where all you really gotta do is buy items and it will go towards you receiving these great rewards. So the first one is some home coins. You can get a window and then a chair, which is really good for prosperity. 10 elite coins, and then another chandelier. The casual shop has also updated for the home update, so definitely stock up on the material for your home. And then the curved railing isn't as good for prosperity, so I would definitely give that to the Genie. And then make sure you get those elite coins and maxed out on the home coins. Whenever you play a match, there is a chance that you can win home items. So the ones that have been updated are some walls, flat structures, a chair, which I really thought those were cat ears because we do have cat ear chairs, but turns out it's a bow. You can get a table lamp, a table, and what seems to be a giant platform that looks really good for prosperity. So definitely make sure you do your daily matches to try to get these rewards. If you head over to the Perk exchange, you should be able to collect home coins just by logging into the game. And you can also get a couple home votes too. And then finally, what I find to be personally the most exciting part of this update is that you can actually sit down in the sleigh. And not only the sleigh, but if you have the hot air balloon and climb all the way inside it, you can go extremely high in the air in your home and go on a ride with your friends. And that's it for this home update. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!